Hello, my name is Lance Carter. I'm a triathlon coach with Team in Training, and I've been doing consistently the last 17 years. I've been coaching with Team in Training. I did my first triathlon way back in 1993. When I got into triathlon, I had no business being a triathlete, you might say. I didn't know how to swim. I could swim 25 yards, but I wouldn't put my face in the water. Fortunately, I had a fantastic master's coach who made me a really good swimmer. I had a mountain bike, which was only to get to and from classes at Chico State, and the only reason I had for running was to run 2 miles to stay in shape to play basketball. So the fact that I became a triathlete, I think it just proves that there's hope for everybody out there. Along those 17 years of coaching Team and Training athletes, I've coached a lot of beginners, primarily beginners, but also several high-level athletes. So I'm very capable of coaching the beginners, helping them along the way, as well as people who want to set a new PR. I myself have done 9 Ironman triathlons. My PR for that is 10:18, and the average for most of my races is right around 12 hours. My PR for a half Ironman is 4 hours and 50 minutes, but I tend to be anywhere in the 5:20, 5:30 range is probably my average. This last year, I've really kicked up my training, so I'm working my way to get back down towards that 5-hour mark, which is great. It's great to have a big goal like that. So for anyone out there that's taking on a new challenge, both in the training aspect and the fundraising aspect, I commend you. I did Team in Training twice as a fundraising participant, and the fundraising scared the you know what out of me. The training didn't scare me at all because I've been doing it for so long, but the fundraising scared me. But I will also say that whenever you take on a challenge that scares you, whether it's the training or whether it's the fundraising, and especially when you combine those two elements, you end up with an amazingly powerful result. Because when we work through those challenges and those fears, we come out of that on the other side a much stronger person. And this is what has kept me coming back to Team in Training year after year after year, is that especially when you take an athlete and they have this goal, whether it's an Olympic distance triathlon or something longer, and they're not really sure that they can complete this goal, and you just stand behind them and you believe them, and over the course of the season you see the belief in themselves start to change. And then especially on race day, we all have those jitters on race day, but these athletes, they get to the race, they cross the finish line, and you can just see it in their face and you can hear it in their voice that they are a different person. They're changed, and that's an experience that can never be taken from them. And my biggest hope whenever I coach an athlete is that they will take what they've learned from triathlon and they will apply that to other areas of their life, and they will take their life to a whole nother level. This is what happened with me in 1993 when I did my first Ironman triathlon, which is my second triathlon. I did an Olympic distance just because I figured I should get some idea of what I was getting myself into. I had no idea. So when you go through those steps and I've learned a lot of lessons along the way, which is great because it helps me pass that on to the athletes that I've coached. But when I crossed that finish line, I was so amazed that I did it that I asked myself a very powerful question, and that is, what else can I do? What else? And so I allowed myself to dream a little bit bigger. I had this dream of opening up a running store because I was just in love with the swimming and the biking and running, the lifestyle. I'm happy to say that 12 years ago, a couple of friends and I, we opened our own running store in Kirkland, Washington, called Everyday Athlete. We made it through the recession, 12 years running now, and still a successful business. So I'm very happy about that. It's definitely had its challenges, but you learn a lot of lessons along the way for that as well. So for everybody out there that's considering doing a half Ironman or an Ironman or Olympic distance race, and you're also considering combining that with Team in Training, I honor you for that. It's not easy. It's a challenge, but it's a very worthwhile challenge, and it will, when you complete it, it will take your life to the next level. I myself, the first 14 years of coaching with Team in Training, did not have a direct connection to blood cancer. Unfortunately, 3 years ago, my now 7-year-old nephew, Getty, was diagnosed with leukemia, and I'm happy to say that he's doing pretty well. There's still challenges, still complications, but he's due to get his last chemotherapy treatment in July of this year, so just 2 months away. So I'm very excited about that. The whole family's excited about that. To be a part of the Team in Training family is simply incredible. The majority of my close friends that I hang out with have all come through Team in Training. So my life has been changed by being a part of Team in Training, and I'm really happy to be able to give back and to coach athletes, to do something I'm passionate about, and to share my experiences with people, and to see other people, new Team in Training athletes, take their life to a whole new level. So hope you're ready to join me. We'll talk soon.